let's talk Google earnings, which was massive, mind-blowing. They beat on earnings per share, they beat on revenue, and they far exceeded future guidance as far as 2026 is concerned. Now, one thing to note about Google's capital expenditure, it came in line with what everybody else in the industry is doing as far as an overspend for the AI development in their company. And this is like, Google is the standard, so it makes it a little bit of a we're okay with it type of mood when it comes to all these other companies, all these other major companies spending so much to bolster AI. Now, one thing also to note is that there are two main companies who are suppliers to Google, and that's Nvidia and Broadcom, and they also surged during the after hours trading, with Broadcom hitting about 7%. It's at about 5.5% right now, and then Nvidia surging about 2.3%, and a lot of the tech sector just surging with that momentum that came with Google's earnings. One thing to note, if we look at the stock and its reaction, which has been typical of this season in the aftermarket hours during the conference or right before the conference call, we see that there was a big drop that was selling the news. That was some probably institutional investors making a move, trying to manipulate the price a little bit. But then we saw it level off, shoot right back up, and then surge once we got into the details of the earnings, how AI has played a major role in Google's earnings and their revenue, and how it built a lot of businesses. One thing that they noted was that the Apple collaboration is massive for them, which is solid, and that AI was pervasive in their revenue for 2025, and they see it being even more pervasive in the coming years. Their users are growing exponentially, and Waymo, which is a subsidiary of Google or Alphabet, let me be politically correct, Alphabet, but they just launched in Miami, and they do have planned launches, I believe, later this year in the UK and Japan. So I guess Tesla is a little bit behind, a lot behind, I guess you could say. But one other thing to note, there was another stock that sank today. It is a chip maker, a competitor of Nvidia, and it is Qualcomm. They missed on earnings, they missed on, I believe, revenue, and their future guidance was detrimental because of the bottleneck with memory chips. And as you can see with the news of that, and with Google surging, we had SanDisk up here. I believe it was up here. Let me see. There it is, SanDisk, surging about 4.87% in aftermarket hours trading. And that's just, I'm glad I've gotten it. I believe my earnings so far this year, I believe I'm above 100% as far as my earnings on this, heading towards 200% in my earnings or my holding in SanDisk. But one other thing that was, I believe, was a solid note from the Google's earnings report was that they piloted some of their AI software as far as marketing with Home Depot, and Home Depot was able to grow their earnings by double digits as far as percentage wise by just implementing their AI solutions from Google Gemini and whatever commercial platforms they use for their AI, which is huge. So the AI boom is real. The AI expenditure that a lot of these companies are spending to bolster their AI and their ability to compete in their industry is huge, and it's big, and the tech sector has so much room to run in 2026. So far, the earnings seasons has been solid. Started off with the banks producing solid results. We do have a firm coming tomorrow, which is one of the major players. I believe they are the foundation for the transparent economy coming, and They're going to undercut a lot of financial agencies because of the transparency that they offer, the no fees, the ability to not pay interest on paying back money that you need for certain areas and certain purchases. But I believe that's it, man. That's all I got for you guys today. We have a couple more earnings coming up this week, I believe, that I'm going to cover. And yeah, stay invested. Glad I added Google to the portfolio, I believe like 1 or 2 weeks ago, just to expand on my original portfolio. I'm sitting at about 87 stocks right now. So bear with me as I cover earnings season and my analysis of some of these stocks and ETFs and the such. But yeah, hope you guys have a great Wednesday. I will talk with you guys later. Peace.